Okay. During when I actually saw this, it was during the Blazer game against the Orlando Magic, who we crushed. And congrats, Damian Lillard, for setting a new franchise record. 34 points in the second half. He had 41 points. Congrats, Lillard. Go Blazers. It's a good day to be a Blazer. During that game, I saw this. 4 first-round picks for Jimmy Butler. This makes no sense. This has... Houston will have a problem if they do this trade. I promise you that. I can see this happen. I can't. Here's why. Is Jimmy Butler really that much? I know if he was like under a 4-year contract, yeah, I would say, yeah, that makes sense. Here's your problem, Houston. 1 year? Are you telling me you're dealing with a guy who wants 1 year? One! Just 1 year contract, and you're going to give up 4 first-round picks. Are you kidding me? Don't get me wrong. Jimmy Butler's good, but he's not worth that much because of his contract. 1 year deal. 1 year deal for 4 first-round picks. First of all, how do you know if you would even keep the guy? Because last time I checked, he was interested in the Clippers, the Miami Heat, the New York Knicks, and somehow the Brooklyn Nets. I understand if that was Houston, I believe, is his home, I believe. I could be wrong. I think it is in somewhere in Texas. I think Houston was. But my God. Are you serious? It's like they're saying like James Harden's out for the year, even though he is out for... By the way, James Harden is out for the Clippers game and the Blazer game. He's out for 2 games, and he'll be back. I mean, if it was like James Harden out for the year, oh yeah, I can definitely understand that as well. But my goodness, though, you're talking about dealing with one guy with a 1-year contract who may just leave the Wolves. First of all, how do we know if he'll stay in Houston if this happens? Let's be for real. Do you think he wants to be the star player? Because to me, so far, he wants to be the star player. Good Lord. I mean, I'm looking at this, just thinking to myself, what is Houston doing? I mean, first of all, you need to keep those first 4 round picks. Those 4 first round picks. You know why? Because what if one day James Harden leaves or retires so early? You never know what could happen. You never know, and I don't expect that. You're going to need one of those first round picks to find you your next James Harden or CP3. You need to find one of those guys there on those 4 first round picks. I swear. Jimmy Butler, like I said, is great, but he is not worth that much draft picks. He is not worth 4 first round draft picks because of the contract he is dealing with. He's not worth it. Because if I was every other team in the NBA that's interested in him, just wait until next offseason. Just wait for that. Then you can decide to just make the move. Let's sign the man. Not trade him for like that much. I don't understand. Oh my gosh. It's stupid. Because look at Houston so far this season. They've been somewhat of a disappointment. They really have. Defensively. Can Jimmy Butler improve their defense? Maybe just a little. I understand if you want to, get better scoring. Their offense, I think, is okay. But my God. This is stupid. This is so stupid. Of the Houston Rockets coming up with this type of trade. offer. If the Wolves win it, the Wolves automatically win. Okay, they may not make the playoffs without Jimmy Butler, but let's be for real. Will Jimmy Butler, if that does happen, do you see Jimmy Butler re-sign that team with the Rockets and being like, oh, I won't be the star player? No, to me, he wants to be the star player. And the teams like I mentioned, he's been interested. Clippers, Knicks, Miami Heat, somehow the Nets, even though I hope he changed his mind. I really hope he did change his mind about the Nets. Trying to save you, Jimmy. But my goodness, though. It was Miami Heat. If he goes to because I think he'll go to the Miami Heat. I personally think so, because think about that. Them or the Knicks, because think. Eastern Conference is much easier than the Western Conference. Let's think about that. But my lord, Houston, you got a problem of making this move. I'm not making this move. Trying to do this. Trying to get Jimmy Butler to come in. That to me is a problem. You need defensive players. Because that's all this team is now missing. It's not going to be like it once was us. And so far, I might be wrong about the Rockets going to the Western Conference so far. Because they really need those two. They miss those two defenders. Muluka Balamute and Trevor Ariza, I believe, are the ones that left them. They missed them already. Their defense is the problem. So if you're going to make a trade for a position that you need on defense. Unless you could put Jimmy Butler at the small forward position, then that's a different story. But he is not worth 4 first-round picks because of his contract. Because he could leave the next year and you don't have any first-round picks. Then you would have to think to yourselves that that trade was a waste. What was your reaction towards this? Leave a comment down below, hit that like button, share this with your friends. Subscribe to me for more videos like this one. Answer the question, ladies and gentlemen. Is Jimmy Butler, with the 1-year contract he has, worth 4 first-round picks? To me, it's a no. This is TGTV Tank Mode. Signing